Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel this morning. This morning's video is going to be my Project Pan Round 4 first update. So I'm really excited because I have a ton of empties to show you. So let's just jump in and get started. The first product I want to show you is this e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade medium. This is what the packaging looks like, and these are what both the empty pans look like. This side was a wax side and this side was a powder side, and I really did enjoy using this for the longest time, except eventually I just got sick of using it. Not because it was a bad product, but just because I was sick of using the exact same product for my eyebrows every single day. It was a great powder and a great wax, so if you're looking for a affordable eyebrow kit, then I would definitely recommend this. It definitely gives you the most bang for your buck because it is only $3 on the Eyes Lips Face website, or you can pick these up at Target as well. And I actually just picked one up in the, it wasn't the light shade, but it was like the ash shade for my sister Kimberly because she does have blonde hair, and I actually found it at TJ Maxx. So I would definitely keep an eye out at TJ Maxx or Marshalls because sometimes they do carry some e.l.f. products, and I would consider repurchasing this in the future, except I am starting a brand new eyebrow product recently and I really love it. So I don't need to buy anymore, but this was a good one and it's finally empty and I'm so excited. The next product is another e.l.f. product, and it is the translucent mattifying powder. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is what the empty pan looks like. This part was the product and this side had a little sponge. I really didn't enjoy this product because it was not translucent, unfortunately. It did leave a off-white slash like ivory white cast on my face, so even when I would use it to go down the center of my face, my T-zone around my nose and my chin, it left a slight white cast, which I did not like. So I ended up just using this to set my concealer underneath my eye because the white cast actually made it have a brightening effect, which was kind of nice, I suppose, but I will not be repurchasing this again because I purchased it for the sole purpose of using it as a mattifying powder, and I could not use it for that purpose. So it is a decent product. The one thing I do want to mention is that it has a very small amount of product. The pan is on the small side, and at the same time it's very, very shallow. So this only lasted me a couple weeks when I was using it, just solely to set the concealer underneath my eye. So I don't think it's the best for like a budget friendly one because you can pick up other mattifying powders that are considerably larger, like the Rimmel Stay Matte, or I also have a Neutrogena one that is a full entire round pan, and it was a little bit pricier. Both of the other two are a bit pricier than this one, but you definitely get a heck lot more product for your money. And moving on to foundations, I am finally done with my Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation in the shade 370 Natural. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is what the empty container looks like. I know it's absolutely disgusting, but this actually broke when I was traveling. I took this to Raven School, I believe, and then also annual training for the Army, and I think just because the packaging is so heavy and bulky, it was smacking around in my bag and it ended up breaking off in the cap. That's quite unfortunate, so I do not think this is travel friendly, but I do think it's a nice foundation. I absolutely love Revlon products at the drugstore in general. They are my favorite brand, and I think it is a great foundation. It is thicker and on the heavier side, so you do have to be careful because it will tend to get a little bit cakey, which no one likes that for their foundation. And at the same time, it is a bit on the heavy side, so you can actually feel it on your skin. If you normally go for the no makeup look, I wouldn't suggest this because it is a medium coverage and you can actually build this up to get completely full coverage. So I did enjoy this. I will not be repurchasing this right now because I have a ton of foundations that I'm trying to work on, but it was a good one and I would consider repurchasing it again in the future. And then I have a mascara. This is the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Vava Voom Volume Mascara in the shade Black. This is what the packaging looks like, and it's a really adorable packaging. And this is what the wand and the brush head look like. The bristles are so small and like dense and finely packed together that it was really hard to get a good application with this mascara, because I would literally have to sit there and brush through it for like 5 minutes on each eye, which is absolutely ridiculous because I should not be taking 10 minutes in the morning to apply mascara just so that this wouldn't look clumpy. It does give a really full like lash effect, but at the same time there are so many other mascaras that do the exact same thing, so I will never repurchase this again. The only redeeming quality about this mascara is the actual packaging, because it is absolutely adorable, but otherwise I don't think it was anything special at all, and it just was too much of a hassle for me to even want to use. So I don't think it's even completely used up, but it is getting on the thicker I can show you the thicker consistency side, so I'm completely done with this and I will not be repurchasing this ever again in the future. And then I have an eyeliner. This is the Bare Minerals Big and Bright eyeliner in the shade Black Coffee, and it was just a retractable eyeliner. As you can tell, nothing's coming up because it is all gone. I really did enjoy this. The shade Black Coffee is really nice because it's a perfect mix between a light black and a very deep dark brown. So it was noticeable and dramatic, but it wasn't very like stark and almost too much for like every single day use, like at work, at the office. Unfortunately, I think this started smudging towards the very end because the weather here in Massachusetts got considerably hotter and warmer, so it was transferring on my lower lash line. I will not be repurchasing this again, and I don't think that necessarily Bare Minerals are worth the money if you purchase the pieces individually. I did get this in a kit, and I do think the kits that they sell at Ulta, and I believe Sephora sells them as well, and then normally I get them as gifts from QVC, and I do think like in a kit it is worth the money, but an individual piece, I think this eyeliner is like somewhere between like $15 and $20, and I would never pay that kind of money for this eyeliner because I don't think it was worth the price. And then I have a Revlon lip butter in the shade number 075 Lollipop. This is what the packaging looks like, and it's completely all gone. As you can tell, I even scraped down in there with a lip brush to get most of the product out because this was an absolute like amazing color. It was so bright and vivid and just pink, and I really liked it. It's very similar to Milani's number 19 Raspberry Rush, which looks like this. And I really did like this lip butter. The one thing I do have to mention about lip butters is that they tend to slip all over the place. So with the more pigmented colors, you do have to be careful because they could be on your lips perfectly fine inside the lines 1 minute and then completely all over the lower half of your face the next minute. And I really don't like that much slip in a lip product, so I will not be repurchasing this again. I usually have a love-hate relationship with the lip butters because some of them I love, some of them I hate. Sometimes I love them all, sometimes I hate them all. So I'm not going to be repurchasing any of them again because I have so many lip products that it would literally be a crime if I repurchased any more. And my last empty is my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is the oil control one. This is what the packaging looks like, and I don't know how you're going to be able to tell it's gone. I guess doing this or maybe doing this. There we go. It's completely gone. I love this stuff. I think it's awesome. I do think it helps keep me matte throughout the day and keep my oils in check. I just don't like the price tag because I believe this is like $30 or like $28, $30, which I think is expensive for a product. I know it's on the higher end because it is Urban Decay, but I actually just picked up the NYX matte setting spray last week, I believe. I think I showed that in a haul already, and I'm going to try that out to see if it's similar to this, because if it is, I probably still will repurchase this eventually for either my personal use or my kit, but at the same time, I want to find a more affordable drugstore alternative. So the only other thing I don't like about this product is the fact that the packaging is white and makeup gets all over it. Oh, I'm not focused. I think I'm in focus now, hopefully. There we go. The packaging is white, so makeup gets all over it and it gets gross. I know for the most part this bottle was for my own personal use, so I didn't necessarily care, but I think that Urban Decay should go back to the drawing board with this packaging, because if you're going to put this in your kit and it's going to be all like orangey, foundation, tan, bronzer, blush-like, then I just don't think it just is the most aesthetically pleasing to be carrying around when you are a makeup artist. So I do like this. I will eventually repurchase this, but I'm going to wait until either Ulta or Sephora has a 20% off sale on like all products that you can purchase, so that way I can get this at a more reasonable price. And I'm not in any rush to pick this up at the current moment, because I do have a travel size of the all-nighter spray that I got in the Safety Sun kit, so I still have a little bit left of a different one. And then I also have, I believe, a travel version of the De-Slick as well somewhere floating around. So it is a great product and I will repurchase this sometime in the future. And now on to the products that I haven't completely used up, but I've made some progress on some, no progress on some, and a little bit of progress on the rest. So let's just jump in. The first one I'm going to show you is this Nivea lip butter in the flavor Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss. The packaging looks like this. And this is what it looks like. I know it doesn't look like I've made a lot of progress, but I use this a good amount of the nights throughout the week. Sometimes I cheat on it and use my Dior Creme de Rose lip balm because it is just so luxurious. But this is a good alternative and it's definitely affordable. You can pick these up at the drugstore. I think they're like $3 or $4, and the scent is to die for. It just smells like a cookie or candy or cake. So the next product is my Carez Mineral Setting Powder, and this is the Wild Rose one. And hold on, let me just tap this so that way I can get an accurate representation. But this is how much I have left. So I haven't been using this all the time recently just because I've been too lazy to use it, but I did use it today and I have used it like a little bit in the past couple weeks. So this isn't going to take me too much longer to use up though, because it goes by pretty fast and I love the way this looks. I have thought about possibly repurchasing this in the future, but who knows. It is a little bit on the pricier side and I'd like to at least try out some other setting mineral setting powders that are out there on the market. So, and now for my 3 palettes that I'm supposed to hit pan on. 2 of them I haven't used at all, and I'm almost debating whether to take them out because I have not been using, I literally have not touched either of the 2 I'm about to show you once. And one of them is this Estee Lauder 8 pan, and I haven't used it once, so I'm not gonna lie. And then the other Estee Lauder one, this quad, I haven't used this once as well. And the only one I've used has been this MAC Studio 6 pan. So, but you really can't tell that there's any progress because I've only used it a couple times. And now moving on to the Benefit Dandelion Blush sample, like travel size. I've used this a couple times, but I've actually been switching out my blushes as well recently. Today I am wearing, I'm wearing Benefit's Havana, which is the first time I've used it since I purchased it. And I really like the way it looks. I didn't completely build it up where it was like super noticeable, but I really like it. I think it looks really pretty on my complexion and I think it matches really well. But I'm gonna go back to using this, don't worry guys. I don't think this is going to take that long because there's already a dip and it's just like a very light shade, so that way even if you build it up, it doesn't make you look like a clown. And then to go along with another little Benefit product, this is the Hula one and it looks like this. I've definitely hit more pan and I'd say give it maybe like another 2 weeks and this product will be gone, which is okay because I actually do have the full size of the Hula bronzer. So once I'm done with this, I'll just jump into using that. And I actually want to rotate some of my other bronzers because I just have been really enjoying trying out different bronzers in my collection on a like day-to-day basis, because some of them are more cool toned, which is better to contour with, and some of them are more warm toned, which is better to just bronze up your entire face with. And then I have my Maybelline Master Precise Black Eyeliner. I have barely been touching this, unfortunately, because I have been using my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner instead. But I'm going to get back to using this because I really do enjoy this eyeliner, and I have been starting to really dabble into the liquid eyeliners, which is, I guess, very different for me because normally I'm just a pencil eyeliner kind of girl, but these liquid eyeliner pens are just, they're really convenient, and I've actually gotten a lot better at doing a winged out eyeliner effect, which, you know, eventually I figured I would get better at. But I have just, like, for the longest time I just stayed away from these because I just didn't think I had a steady enough hand to apply them. But with practice makes perfect, correct? So we're getting there. And then this Bare Minerals Smoke and Define Double-Ended Kohl and Liquid Eyeliner. I haven't used this at all because I actually misplaced this. I left this in my little makeup kit that I had taken away for the military, and I couldn't find it. I thought I had looked in there, and I thought I may have lost it or accidentally thrown it away when I was at annual training this year. But it was actually, since it is slim and black, it just got mixed up with some of my makeup brushes, and I didn't actually find it until today for this video because I was running around looking through everything where I could possibly have left this, and lo and behold, it was in my army makeup bag. And saying army makeup bag kind of sounds weird, but I do take a little cosmetics bag of just everyday things that I use when I go away for the military. So this guy was in there, but I'm gonna get back to starting to use him because I do like the fact that it has a black end and a brown end, which is pretty convenient, so that way you can just have to take one pencil and have two different products. And the last four products are MAC products. The first one is my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC35, and this is what the packaging looks like. And this is what the product looks like. I know it looks very messy, but as you can tell, I definitely have made a considerable dip in this, and I use this underneath my eyes pretty much every single day, except today for some reason because I just wasn't going for any type of concealer look. But normally I just put it underneath my eyes with a Real Techniques brush, and it works amazing. I think it is flawless. It doesn't crease on me. It doesn't like transfer anywhere, and it just covers up the like somewhat dark circles I have going on underneath my eyes, and it just works amazing. So I definitely like this stuff, and I will continue using this pretty much every single day, or at least days that I remember to use it. And then I have my MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC37, and this is a liquid foundation. I love this foundation. This is my all-time holy grail high-end foundation, which says a lot because it is definitely on the more reasonably priced side of higher-end foundations. So this, like, I think this is maybe like $30, maybe a little bit less, and I like this more than any other higher-end foundations. And I've tried ones from Dior, I've tried ones from Estee Lauder, Clinique, Lancome, and I always go back to my MAC Studio Fix because number one, the color selection is absolutely amazing. They have so many different colors, so you can definitely find a perfect shade. In my case, I usually end up mixing them anyway. I do have this in two other shades, so I have an array of from when I am not pale, of course, but on the lighter side to when I'm on the more tan side. And I just really like the way this looks on my skin. It does not break me out or clog my pores. I know a lot of people have mentioned how MAC products are so thick and heavy that they tend to break you out or like cause acne, but this doesn't do anything. I don't think a single MAC product in my entire life has ever broken me out, and I don't honestly think they're heavy on your complexion, on your skin. I don't think that they're thick. I do think they are full coverage, and sometimes people might mistake that for like being heavy, but I felt heavy foundations like the Revlon Whipped. That's a heavy foundation. This is not a heavy foundation. This is a little bit thicker, but it's not heavy. And as long as you blend it out, it gives you the most flawless, airbrush, perfect like skin that you will ever want. So this looks amazing. Just be careful to blend it out because it is full coverage, and if you want more of a medium coverage or even a sheer coverage, I would definitely suggest either blending this out with a beauty blender or even maybe a stippling brush, or if you're going for a lighter, more like a lighter coverage or almost like a BB cream type coverage, just mix it in with your daily face cream or face lotion, and it will give you the perfect effect with a little bit of coverage as well. So. And the last two products are my MAC Studio Fix powders. They both look like this. One is in NC40 and the other one is in NC43. 40 looks like this. And 43 looks like this. I will do them side by side so that way you can see the color selection, but it's kind of like a mix in between because I'm a little bit darker to be using the NC40 sometimes, and the NC43 is definitely a little bit darker for my skin. So I use them both. I haven't been using them consistently, but I do use them a good amount of days throughout the week. And that is it for all my products. So I actually finished 7 products, and I have 13 left. And I definitely think I'll be making my way through some of these other products very shortly. But if you guys have any, if you guys want to see what I'm going to be using to replace these products that I've completely used up, then leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will show you new products that I'll be pulling from my makeup collection and replacing with the products that I've completely used up. And if you have any, well, that's it for the video. So number one, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and share. You know I'm not forcing you to, but I really appreciate everyone who does. And if you have any comments or suggestions, then leave them down below. I'm actually spending this afternoon reading through my comments and responding back to you guys because I haven't been doing it. It's been so crazy busy, and then with the long weekend, I went away down to the beach for the long weekend, and I just finally got home and had internet and was able to sit down and film. So if you have any comments or suggestions, or you just want to say hi, then leave a comment down below, and I promise I will get back to you guys today. And I will also get back to all of the other comments that I've been receiving in the past couple weeks. So that is it for my video, and I'm really excited that I finished all these products. So if you are excited that I finished these products as well, then give me a thumbs up. And that is it for my video. Hopefully I'll be able to film another video later on in the afternoon once I put these products away, respond back to my comments, and have a little bit of lunch or something. So that is it for now. I hope you guys have a great Sunday afternoon, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!